Security Advisor Ajit Doval and his American counterpart Jake Sullivan met in New Delhi yesterday. They discussed regional and global issues of mutual interest. Take a look at all the details in this report. It's about the key meeting that comes just ahead of Prime Minister Modi's US visit, which is just a few days away.
National Security Advisor Ajit Doval met his US counterpart Jake Sullivan in the national capital. The duo held restricted discussions on regional and global issues of mutual interest. Later in the day, they attended dialogue on ICET, which was organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry.
Today, I'm much more confident and hopeful. And it is because of not what has happened between the governments. It is more because how the response was of the industry, of the business, of the scientists, of the research scholars, of our institutions. They took the matter and they took the baton much faster at a much greater speed than I had anticipated.
Sullivan is on an official visit to India at the invitation of NSA Doval. He is accompanied by a delegation of senior US government officials and leaders of the American industry.
It's interesting to see the way the working groups were laid out today on everything from artificial intelligence and quantum to biotechnology to advanced materials to defense cooperation to advanced telecom, so much else. The agenda seems to be broadening by the day, sometimes even broadening by the hour, it seems.
The two NSAs expressed satisfaction with the development made under ICET. They urged stakeholders to work towards partnership in the technological value chain and emphasized on co-creation and co-production of cutting-edge goods and services in both nations. Earlier in the day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Jake Sullivan. The visit comes in the backdrop of the Prime Minister's scheduled state visit to the US from June 21st to 24th. Prime Minister Modi will be hosted by President Joe Biden for a state dinner and will also address a joint session of the US Congress.
We're aiming to lift up and connect our dynamic innovation ecosystems, address regulatory hurdles to cooperate, and further bolster our shared vision of an elevated strategic technology partnership. We're also delighted to be working with India as part of the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. IPEF is the administration's overarching framework for deepening economic cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. Last month, we announced the substantial conclusion of a first-of-its-kind international agreement on supply chains.
For now, US NSA Sullivan is also scheduled to meet External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and other dignitaries of the Government of India. Bureau Report, Republic TV.